you know me like no one else. You know me like no one else. I don't know how to be around you. I'm just trying to lose myself. I know that I just can't trust you, but you know me like no one else. You know me like no one else.
I'll go chasing rainbows near or far. I'll color your world. Ooh. Someday I will find you, shooting star. You belong in my hand, in my hand. Would I be the same without you, without you? The sky won't ever change without you, without you. In my head there are mountains, endless sunsets, rivers and streams in my dreams. Blue skies, I see your eyes. Where, oh where, wherever you are, you're with me. Would I be the same without you, without you? The you, without you. I'll go chasing. I'll go chasing.
Hold my hand and never let go, never let go. Hold my hand and save your soul, save your soul. Don't let the sun go down, don't let the sun go down, don't let the sun go down on our love. Inside and out, upside and down, head in a maze, heart on the ground, on the ground. I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find love, love, never let me go, never let me go, no, never let me go. Love can never let me go, never let me go. Love, love, never let me go, never let me go, no, never let me go. Love can never let me go, never let me go from your love. Dreamer, I am dreamer, I am dreamer, I am.
Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side. Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side. Hold out your hand, yeah. Every day you're with me when I think I can't stand, yeah. You got big things coming, part of your plan, yeah. Step up in your love, I say you're the one I want. The love that you were giving is salvation. You will keep me moving if I'm patient. I just wanna get right to the racing. You love me so I could have be complacent. Not afraid of the battles I've been facing. Nothing that you do is ever wasted. And you got the fire like I'm blazing. Cause I was trying to copy when I'm pasting. Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side. Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side.
Big man thing, what do I say? Them can never love you my way. You go low, then you go high. You go near, then you go far. You go calling round and round and round, but you're falling down and down and down. You just wanna go the distance. Promise you I'm what you missing. Promise you my life, promise you my time, promise you no lie, yeah. Carry go, I'm on me more to carry load, oh yeah, yeah. Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na.
Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side. Just one looking at you, open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my side.
But sana sana nakupenda, roho yangu umeguza. Mungu nisho kama huyu ni mke wangu. Sana sana na roho yangu umeguza, roho yangu umeguza. meguza.
I know I'm hard to love. I can never get enough. But then sometimes you're too much. I'm down, then I'm up. I know I'm hard to love. I know I'm hard to please. I'm never happy, it seems. But you put my heart at ease when it's crashing like the seas. I know I'm hard to release. But baby, if it were easy, you know that we would be miserable. And maybe I'm completely crazy, but so are you for loving me so long. And baby, if it were easy, baby, if it were easy, it wouldn't be no fun.
Wasn't a good one this time.
Hi. Welcome to Show and Tell Live.
What have you done?
Now there's an attack on the ground. This is a weekly comedy improv stream. The only one that we know on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Off to a phenomenal start, as you can tell. We'll go ahead and fix the sign eventually. As you can see, it's the highest quality of cardboard. But yeah, I'm Dom. I'm your host. We hope a great show. Hopefully it goes better than this. But we can't do it alone. So let's introduce our cast. I'll just pass the sign down. It's a big check. I'm excited. He puts the man in Man of War. It's Steve!
I put the tax on your chair.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you. We need the check.
Nenigus says hashtag budget dreams.
Hashtag budget dreams. Falling on a budget. That's us. He puts the fish in fish stick. It's Dan!
Hello. I'm a sign spinner.
Great. He puts the tall in tall order. It's Max.
Second tallest on stream.
That is factually correct.
Should have saved that one for me, huh? You're
I should have.
now.
Lastly, he puts the cracker in Cracker Barrel.
Well, thank you very much.
I guess I'll take this. Yeah, let's just get started with a game. We're gonna use your suggestions. I'm just gonna read whatever the last one was because I don't remember the other ones. Airport. We'll use airport. We're gonna play. What are you doing at the airport?
All right, get the fuck out. All right, you stay. Okay. You're stuck here.
Sure.
What are you doing?
Boarding a late flight.
Now listen here, men. We're gonna take that ship. And we're gonna take all the luggage on top of it. Got me? Alright.
What are you doing?
I'm loading into the wrong bag of the luggage.
Get out!
Hey, what are you doing?
I am... Oh, I had one. Wow.
Get out!
I had one. Oh.
Guys, what are we doing? What are you doing?
Trying to change my flight time.
Yeah, that's, no, see, that's a 9. It's your first class. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Licking the postage stamps on my luggage.
Oh, they put this on. Well, I haven't had anything to eat today, so
What are you doing?
trying to sneak my pet onto the plane with me.
No, it's just, this is just how I walk. Don't worry about it.
Do you have a turkey in your shirt?
No, what?
What are you doing?
Getting some exercise on the moving sidewalk.
I'm going. It's. See.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Telling my passengers that it's going to be a nice, smooth flight.
All right. Today we definitely don't have any turbulence scheduled. Because we scheduled it, so don't worry about that.
What are you doing?
I am the hostess with the mostest.
Exits are over there. The food cart's in the back. And don't forget, if you ever, in case of emergency, need to put your life vest around your neck and blow.
What are you doing?
I'm skydiving when I shouldn't be.
All right, exits are being Now, to demonstrate, you pull the lever like this, and you push the door out.
What are you doing?
I'm feeding my pet lizard the Starbucks barista who messed up my order.
What? No, I ordered a venti. That's it!
Steve, good job, guys. Wow, truly phenomenal work. Our sign has found a new home, as you can tell. We'll replace it.
Yeah, I can put that back up right now.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm sure this comes
Because we're going to have merch board stuff that we want later.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Steve,
You okay? You done?
Steve,
I forgot how to drink water for a second.
You should just drink more. Oh, that's how we got into this mess. Oh, no. No, put that down. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this is the only comedy short form improv. You had enough qualifiers. You can be the only anything.
The only 5 dudes sitting in a basement doing improv comedy at 9 o'clock Eastern on Friday nights.
That might not even be true. Is the problem. We're the only ones you're watching currently. That also might not be true. Close your other tabs.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come on. What's this split screen stuff going on?
I thought you were loyal.
Yeah, I mean this is a big monument. I think it's important to take a breather, realize where you are. This is our first stream where we've had over 100 followers, so pretty excited. Please don't unfollow to make that not true. That would be sad and disappointing.
That would be very mean.
Yeah.
You know what we should do for over 100 followers?
What?
Cheese.
What? Steve?
No.
What's that even mean?
Keep it in your pocket. Oh my god.
Keep the cheese in your pants, Steve.
It's
All
also
right.
not vegan.
Well, you don't get any.
You get a firm handshake though.
I always get a firm handshake.
You look like a vegan. So I'm going to give you a firm handshake.
We have all these great cheese emotes now.
Wow.
And speaking of emotes, for everyone who is a sub, you should have access to our merch board emote now.
Woo! We've got emotes.
It looks good this time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, that wasn't backhanded dumb.
No, I made mine in MS Paint, and Steve made a better version with actual Illustrator.
Also in MS Paint, though.
I ported it over.
You just made the canvas bigger and then drew like in a more detailed line.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Steve, for that great
Legitimately,
work.
the first time we saw it.
It is.
Yeah,
That's the first time anyone's used our emotes.
So if you guys hear a line that you think is really funny and you think would be really cool on a t-shirt, just post like the name or the line with that emote. That's what they're called. And then one of us will draw it on the merch board.
Yeah.
Or just spam the merch
Or
board
just keep
emote.
spamming the merch board.
Yeah, and we'll figure out what you want us to draw.
We'll make something happen. And Maniac, don't feel bad about not being subbed. You're the #1 cheerer on this. So that's quality.
Congratulations.
positioning.
You've been holding that for weeks now.
I know. Truly a champion. You're that kid at the arcade that everyone was super jealous of because they got to write their initials and like.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say the Dig Dug game, but no one was upset about the Dig Dug game.
I love Dig Dug.
In the Summit arcade, the apartment building that's near us, I still have the high score for Galaga.
Ooh. There's a Galaga?
Yeah.
Now we know why you have the high score. Let's move on and play another game. This next game is called Understudy. What we're going to need from the chat is we are going to need a suggestion of just give me a job, a profession, any job or profession that you fancy. That's what we'll use to get started. And we'll go ahead and have Steve and Max start. Now, the way this game works, for anyone who's new or might be tuning in for the first time, is we were going to have two performers doing a scene. And at a certain point in time, I will yell, Understudy. At that point, whatever the two characters are doing, they'll be replaced by the other two performers who are going to be those same exact characters, but they're going to take whatever the other people were doing and turn it up to 11. And we'll just keep cranking it up to 11 every time I yell Understudy until one of them dies, or I stop thinking it's funny, or whatever else happens. It's improv. Who knows? We'll go ahead and tune over to these guys now.
Paper cutter?
Paper cutter. What a great paper cutter. Great suggestion. Let's see a scene about paper cutting.
All right, give me your hand, my apprentice. Give me your hand. There we go. Okay.
Hold on, this isn't gonna hurt, is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
thank
I know
goodness.
it is your first day on the job,
Yeah.
but we are paper cutters, and this is what we have to do. We have to make sure the paper is perfectly sharp. So here,
Hold on. Ow!
Oh, wonderful.
I dropped out
Nothing?
of high school for this.
Understudy.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Soon you will have calluses like me, and it will not be a problem.
That's enough!
Yeah!
Ow!
Yes. Can you still feel it?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Well, just a few more, and I'm sure you'll be fine. There you go. Now you can't even recognize it's a hand.
Understudy.
There we go.
Wait,
now, what we do?
Lemon away!
Oh, but it is lemon time.
Understudy.
This will prevent the scurvy.
Understudy.
Now we put in the sauce in.
Understudy.
Salt is good for body. So we need to put it back.
Understudy.
And now we mark you with the mark of Cain.
Why do you know so much about nutrition?
Good job. Wow.
Well, that's the only place that scene could have gone.
Truly, all other possibilities were null and void. It's lemon time.
It's lemon time.
Oh, wow. What an exciting time. Any of you have any exciting weeks? Anything you'd like to talk about? Wow, truly thrilling weeks all around.
I was sitting at work today, and I had something, and I was like, oh, that's something I can talk about at Show and Tell, and then I forgot, and now we don't know.
For those of you at home, that means Alex has a job.
Catch me out in the workforce.
LinkedIn, what up?
Oh, man.
Alex, show and tell.
So, Alex, how many bikes did you break this week?
So I got a new bike, but it's having some issues. The gears are skipping. I think there's something where the setter in the front gears is a little bit too tight, so I got to adjust it. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but needless to say, my bike's not doing 100% right now. So I've got bad bike luck.
Bad bike luck.
You've heard of bad blood. Now it's that bad bike luck.
Baby, now we got bad bikes.
So cool.
Yes, 3 people enjoying the fact of they just did something terrible, and 2 people face palming. That's a majority, folks. We've got a success.
Baby, now we ride bad trikes.
I was just picturing it's like Sons of Anarchy, but like for PBS. This is bad bikes.
I've been watching a lot of Nathan For You.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a great show. I'm just thinking of when they tried to convince a teenager that he was filming the beginning of a MTV TV show just to get him caught by his parents for drawing dicks on a poster. And that's convolution that I can stand behind.
All right, let's jump into another game. Speaking of convoluted, this next game we're going to play is called Onion, and this is for all 5 of us, which means I have to get off my butt and do things. So what we're going to need from the chat is we are going to need a suggestion of a household object, something in your room, perhaps. So what's something that's weird that's hanging out in your room somewhere? We'll use that to inspire our scene. But the way Onion works is we are going to start with your suggestion and do a scene. Then another person will jump in and it'll be a completely new scene. It'll morph into something totally different. And we'll keep adding people and morphing the scene until we get to the peak at 5 people. In that case, we'll start peeling those scenes back like an onion until we arrive back at our original scene. And that's the way the game works. And that's all there is to it. So who wants to start us off?
I'll get up there.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Wow. Max
All
putting
right.
it to the max.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Is that raisin or resin?
Resin.
Oh.
I'll raise it.
Just a singular raisin. We'll go ahead and we'll use resin, Max. Resin.
Great. It's a squeaky bike tire. Man, this bike is nasty. Oh no, that one's.
We have to finish for the cobbler in the morning.
If we don't finish by morning, he's gonna fire us both.
And then where will we get our cream from?
I'm so starved. I need my cream.
My family is dying.
We must work harder.
We must work.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, guys, I think one of us is gonna have to learn something other than percussion.
Well, I really mastered the cowbell.
All right, sacrifice me. Do it.
I just when they're willing, it's not really a good sacrifice.
You're always around.
Send me to Cthulhu.
Look,
You know I failed Latin.
We get it. You're jealous. We've sacrificed a bunch of people, but I just don't think you're cut out for
What if
it.
we just?
And now, children, take the scalpel and dissect the frog in a T-pose.
What? No, no, he's still alive.
I don't like it.
Red fucking frogs. I'm so sorry.
It wants to live.
I had budget cuts for you.
I don't like this class. Can I get an excuse?
I'll go get another frog. Nobody worry. I'm sorry.
Come with me to the underworld, Ben.
No!
It's let go of me! Let go of him! No! Stop it!
He's going to sacrifice me too.
All right, now we got it back for you.
We got him.
I'll be back.
Right, fine. You don't have to throw such a tantrum. You can play the cowbell.
I'll slap on the ground instead. I know it's still percussion.
Timpani.
All right, let's try it one more time.
All right, I'll go find a guitar.
The handler. He is coming.
I can't do this anymore.
I have to leave you. Go on without me. You must come back together.
Oh, Jesus, this bike is gonna be the death of me. Oh, uh-oh. That's a leaky chain. Oh God, there's oil on my.
We have to finish for the cobbler.
Oh my God.
Steve, what a rare form you're in tonight.
That's when we get our cream. Because you have to leave your house elves cream in a bucket so they're pleased and they help you do house elf chores.
We all know.
We're all aware of our house elf.
Otherwise they'll turn into a boggart. You don't want that, do
Can
you?
there be any cream?
No, it's cream. It's
No,
like
so they won't accept like shaving cream.
no, it's like milk cream.
Does it have to be? Yeah. Does that? What?
I don't know if they care about a whip.
I bet elves would get pretty pumped for a can of Ready Whip.
Or what about
Maybe.
like cookies and cream?
Or what if you took
It's
the
not just cream though.
whipped cream and you put it on a Danish? Because they're Danish
But
elves.
They're not necessarily Danish.
I thought they were Danish.
Well, there's different types. You see, the hobgoblin is known throughout Germany because
No, the Hobgoblin was in New York. It was after the Green Goblin came and Spider-Man stopped.
Thanks for tuning into Elf Lore, your favorite Elf Lore themed channel with all your elf needs.
I'm just saying, once they stop filming those the Keebler elves, it gets not pretty in there.
Yeah. Hardcore elf lore for.
What? Stop talking. Now we have to play another game. I don't know what we can do anymore.
Now we gotta play a game against us, these dumbasses.
Do you enjoy our hardcore elf lore? Then subscribe for more.
This is getting weird.
Because we've got hardcore elf gore galore.
Elf gore, oh my god.
Elf gore, yeah.
That must be what happened after the peddler came down and saw the shoes weren't finished.
Do you want some more
sure.
elf lore galore?
Sure.
Guys, this is starting to bore. We need to move on.
All right, I'll take it.
We're going to go ahead and play a game to really heat things up even more than there already are. We're going to play Objection. So what we need from the chat is we need a strong opinion that you have. Whatever you're feeling super strongly about. 2019, turbulent times. Let's go ahead and throw some strong opinions in there. We're going to use one and we're going to debate over it. And that's the way that this game works. Dan, why don't you host this game?
Hold on, the battery is low, so we're going to switch it out.
All right, we're going to do a quick switcheroo.
All right.
Is this censored?
Cheese break.
All right. I'm going to explain this ASMR style to you while you're...
No!
Hello.
Get a crinkly bag.
Put a crinkly bag.
That's a good freeze frame.
Yeah, that's
Steve.
a good freeze
Good
frame.
job.
Steve, how are you standing so still? In what way?
I'm just surprised Max is crouching like that.
Max gave it to me. Power.
Dan, how does this game work?
Oh, so yeah, the game Objection. Well, I thought, they need to look at my friendly face to understand how the rules work.
No, they don't.
So, the game Objection, basically, our three bozos here, they're going to be trying to compete to be the smartest person in the world and assume that they are the smartest person in the world, a la King of the Hill. So, they're going to have 2 minutes to try to win over the spot in the front, and whoever is standing there at the end of the 2 minutes is the victor. Yay! Woo! But they're allowed to object against anything else anyone else says and try to prove them wrong. You'll catch on to it. And we're back! Woo! Hey-o! All right.
I have a strong opinion for you. Steve, I'm going to need you to start explaining in your greatest expertise why milk goes in before the cereal.
All right, Steve. 2 minutes on the clock, and go.
Well, you see, when H.G. Kellogg decided to make the cereal, he decided that milk is actually not part of the cereal. He wanted it to just be the grain and have that nourish our bodies. But alas, eventually we brought in milk to the holy cereal that was grain. And so...
Objection?
Yes, Max.
A lot of H.G. Kellogg's works were unfinished, and it's predicted by many scholars that he did actually originally consider some type of liquid to go into the grains.
I have heard that as well. Please step forward, Max. All right, 1:43 left, and go.
So what's still pretty undisputed on many scholars and historians is which liquid he would have chosen. Many say orange juice. I think that is likely, from my personal opinion. However...
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
We can read from the papers of Colonel Mills that it was actually meant to be water from the early days of Kellogg's because he used to work with Kellogg.
This is true. Please step forward, Steve. 1:30 left, and go.
So back in the day, before Mills was a general, he was a colonel, and he was working under the supervision of H.G. Kellogg. And they were working so closely that Kellogg shared with him all of the secrets.
Objection.
Yes, Alec.
Kellogg shared nothing. Mills stole Kellogg's work.
This is true. Thievery did happen. 1:18 left, and go.
Many call Kellogg the Edison of breakfast food.
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
If Kellogg got his stuff stolen from, shouldn't he be the Tesla?
Oh, I think that's right. Get up there, Steve. 1:13 left, and go.
Tesla actually created everything up until the inventions that Elon Musk is portraying nowadays. But all of that was
Objection.
Not
Yes,
his.
Alex.
Between all of the inventions of Tesla and all of the inventions of Elon Musk, Steve Jobs did invent one thing.
And what would that one thing be?
The iPod Touch.
That is true. Just wanted to test you there for a second. 104 left, and go.
As we all know, one of Tesla's most recent inventions was the iPod Shuffle. It was widely successful, but Steve Jobs came along and decided to invent a more intimate version of that thing. He called it the iPod Touch, and while not all of his intended designs stayed in the final product, it is true that it was the first iPod that people enjoyed touching.
Objection.
Yes, Max.
This is a lot of speculation from the blueprints that were recovered. None of this is really confirmed, so that's why I just want to object to that.
Okay, sure, that's fine. All right, please step forward. 138. Just 38. Yeah, we're getting down. We're getting down to it. All right, and go.
So the thing is with blueprints is that they're blue and they're printed on paper. The thing is with paper is that they can't really hold information for a long
Objection.
time.
Yes, Steve.
We all know that blueprints are actually the clues that Blue the dog leaves behind for us to follow.
This is true. Very much true. Please step forward, Steve. 28 seconds, and go.
So in a sense, you can say that Tesla stole all of his inventions from Blue the dog because Blue
Objection.
left the
Yes,
clues.
Max.
Blue is a creator a creator of many prints. However, I feel as though a lot of her prints were concealed pretty well.
How were they concealed?
A lot of IP that went around on that show. It was a big production.
Oh. And were there NDAs as well?
Yeah, so almost certainly.
Okay, then please step forward. All right. 22 seconds left, and go.
The thing is with Blue is that notably on show would never actually let anyone near the prints.
Objection!
Alex?
Steve was the one that drew all of the prints for Blue.
Please step forward, Alex. 14 seconds left, and go.
Look, you can't give Blue all the credits.
Objection.
Steve,
Max?
Blue was the heart and soul of that show. Yeah, you can give Blue all the credit.
Please step forward, Max. I want to hear your passion. And 11 seconds, and go.
Production.
Objection!
Wow, Alex.
The heart and soul was the solid family unit of salt, pepper, and paprika. Nothing could have possibly torn them apart.
He does have a point. Please step forward, Alex. 10 seconds left, and go.
You know what, audience?
Steve?
Well, what could have torn them apart was the divorce because when Steve went to college, he went to law school to obtain his degree, and he eventually became the divorce lawyer between Salt and Pepper.
Objection.
Yes, Max?
I do have to say, I think hypertension is likely to tear that family apart.
I like divorce more. Step forward and say, oh boy, you can quote me on that.
And they will.
8.7 seconds, and go.
So as we all know, in the preceding case of Salt versus
Objection.
Alex?
The case was not between Salt versus Pepper. It was. I'm kind of done with this.
Objection.
Yes, Max?
Steve, in an incredibly controversial move, actually represented both clients.
Is this true, Steve?
I did. I apologize.
It was a money grab!
Whoa!
All right, 4.63 seconds, and go.
Objection!
Steve that's on the show!
Steve, what are we talking about
Steve that's on the
here?
show!
But you assumed it was that Steve.
He admitted to it.
Yes, I think they're both liars.
Objection.
Yes, Steve?
We've never seen me and Steve from Blue's Clues in the same room
This
together.
is true. Please step forward, whichever Steve you are. 3.8 seconds, and go.
Tonight's bombshell
Yes,
is that I am
Max?
Steve.
It's him!
It's Steve!
Oh no! Step forward, Max. Or Alex, alright, you're there. And go.
Magenta was the true, tried and tested character of that
Objection!
I look like Alex.
Oh, come have a seat, everybody.
Alright. That's exactly how I thought that would go.
I was personally inspired to make a merch board shirt. So this is a great Blue's Clues paw, and it says you have to sign an NDA on it. Would you wear this shirt? Let us know, and we probably won't print it. But yeah.
That was very different from our other objections. We built a world.
I honestly, you guys almost just like acted smart. Normally don't.
Yeah, we're very professorial.
We'll make sure not to do that again. But Maniac Marissa had a good comment that I want to add on to. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. It's our attorney bill.
You've been served.
It's a summons.
Time to blue skidoo out of here.
We never figured out who got paprika, though.
So I asked who was going to be the biggest brain at that game, and someone, I think it was correctly pointed out that it's Dan, because Dan knows whether or not you guys are telling him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who plays, Dan's the winner.
I always win. That's why I always take that spot.
Except for that one time where you called me out and you went in and I became the objection leader.
You somewhat won that time. But I was in control the whole time.
About those long-term plans. Speaking of long-term plans, what are you guys doing with your life?
That's a great question, Don.
I'm your dad. You're in my house. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Cheese.
Okay, so for lunch at work, sometimes we go to this place that's like it's a little store in Philly that's like it's cute.
But hold on, before we get any further.
Yeah.
Your long-term life plans involve this cute place you go to for lunch?
Can I finish?
Yes, please. I just had to make that clear.
We go to this lunch place, and we go like once a week, and it's really nice. But right outside, in the city of Philadelphia, there's just a boat that has a for sale sign on it. And every time I go by, I go to my bosses and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that boat. And I've been saying this for weeks. And then today, the boat's gone.
Oh no!
And I thought,
Dan, did you buy a boat?
the only logical outcome is that I bought this boat and forgot. So I need to find where my boat is.
Well, I think there's one other logical outcome, and that is that you become rich very far in the future, and then you buy a time machine first so that you can come back and buy the boat.
Yeah, but I would have gifted it to my present self.
But you're saving it's almost.
But if you meet yourself, you create a paradox, so you have to wait to uncover it.
And you never would have accepted the fact that this boat was just given to you. You would have asked questions until you found out.
You would have
truth.
felt like you needed to work for the boat.
Hey, if I showed up and said, "Hey, here's that boat you wanted," no questions asked, I'd be like, "Done." You know?
Really?
But here's the thing. No, but here's
I got the
thing.
boat.
Okay, no, but here's the thing. If future you buys the boat and gives it to past you, then past you no longer has a boat to work toward. Therefore, past you can't become future you to buy the boat and give it to past you. So, by buying the boat for past you, future you ceases to exist and therefore can't buy the boat. Thus, it would be forever for sale, and then past you would force to become future you. It's a paradox.
Well, maybe that happened, and then I just got like Men in Black, like Flash.
It just fixed the paradox.
Yeah.
But the boat is gone.
Yeah, the boat, either way, regardless, the boat is gone. I'm upset.
Next week, Count Alive on a boat. That's a promise we can definitely keep. All right. Let's move into our next game. This is a fun game that we're gonna play on the couch.
Ooh, a couch game.
Ooh, a couch game.
Can I eat cheese?
No.
No, Steve.
So what we're gonna need
Get in
from
here,
chat is we're gonna need a ton of questions. This game is called Advice Panel, and the way it works is you're gonna ask us some advice, whatever you need advice on in your daily life, and we're gonna do our best to answer it. Now, the way this will work is Alex will start off by giving you some actually good advice. Write that down. Max will go ahead and give you some bad advice. Steve's gonna go give you some terrible advice, and Dan's might answer the question. I don't know, to be determined. But start spamming those questions now. And then what'll happen is we'll rotate and it'll be a grand old time. Never a dull moment.
Uh-oh, I'm pretty sure you've asked that before, and we've answered it before.
Yeah, that's definitely been
You know, we're thinking the same question too.
Yeah, we gotta answer that for ourselves first.
Wait, one more time. What advices are we each giving out? Because I don't remember.
Of course. So Alex is gonna go give good advice. Max will give bad advice. Steve will give terrible advice, and Dan will give advice. I liked this one. Just if you had infinite money, what kind of video game would you make? Yep, that's the question.
Oh boy. I would actually find franchises that aren't doing so hot right now and then pour a bunch of money into making exactly what the fans want from that franchise. So like, you know, a huge bit of that budget would go toward like community outreach and things like that to make sure that the fans are like an active part of creating that game. But it's already a well-established thing that people definitely want. So that's what I would make.
So if you have infinite money, you can make whatever kind of game you want. The most interesting game is supposedly man, so if you can buy people's lives, you can put them on an island and make a game for yourself by hunting them down.
Now you see, the problem with your question is you're asking about making video games from video games. Now what you really gotta do to get rich is you take Japanese video games, you put them in a Western actor sphere, and you make a movie. And you just keep pumping out movies like that, just throwing them out, just keep going, just keep doing it, and eventually one of them will make you millions.
I'm just saying, I never got a concussion playing Madden.
It's good points. Good points. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into our next question. This time,
Physical rotation.
Yes.
Physical rotation.
Yes.
So this time, since Dan is in the first position, he'll start by giving the good
First
advice.
position. Is it ballet?
Yes, ballet. We're gonna move into our next question, which is, why did my tree have so many bananas this year?
A lot of how fruit and vegetables go is kind of based on, honestly, the amount of rain. Like, too much rain is usually bad, and not enough rain is bad. So usually, like, the sweet spot is when you're going to get the best amount of, outcome. So it's probably the rain. It's the rain.
Sounds like you got a monkey problem. Or should I say, a lack of monkey problem. Let me tell you, the easiest solution to a banana tree with too many bananas, get you some freaking capuchins. You know what I'm saying? Problem solved.
So you're saying that you got too many bananas on this banana tree. All right, so what you want to do is however many, eat whatever bananas you want. All the extra ones, you peel all the bananas, you take all the banana peels, and you want to find the biggest highway near you. You put them on the highway, and then you get a video recorder, you record the highway, and cars are gonna do like little comedic flips as they ride over the banana peels, and then you post that video to YouTube, you'll get a bunch of views.
Check out our sponsor below, kombucha.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes with the pocket cheese. Cameraman, look away! Look away!
Jesus.
We're gonna move on to our next question.
Oh my.
I don't like how you slurped that cheese.
Oh, man.
Wow. It's so impromptu. You didn't even plan it with us. Sorry. Steve, I'm going to give you a real doozy of a question in response to that. Oh boy, buckle up, audience. I'm going to read this verbatim. The nun who lives next door judges my hedge cutting skills. How do I challenge her to a lawn maintenance duel? I'll read that one more time. The nun who lives next door to me judges my hedge cutting skills. How do I challenge her to a lawn maintenance duel?
Well, I would just say politely, like, if you're challenging somebody, you might as well make sure they show up.
One thing that nuns can ignore is good hedges. So, the best way, and you sort of want to make a hedge that's cut out that looks exactly like her. So she'll come and be like, what's that? It's me. And then and then you already have the hedge cutters in your hand, so you can just, and then you win.
Now this is tricky because nuns' habits are like the sort of cloak hood thing that they wear. Kind of it makes this more difficult, but. Duels are duels. You take off that white glove and you slap her one real good. Just make sure to avoid the habit. And as long as you get that good connection, she can't refuse.
Yeah, speaking of nuns' habits, I find that they don't often put a ton of work into yard upkeep. I think they most often... I'm pretty sure nunneries make wine. And... also, often I think they light candles and then they douse the candles. Otherwise, probably just read the Bible, other things like that.
Phenomenal. Moving to our last question. It's a real good one. I think it's one that a lot of Americans struggle with. Should I fix my belly button from an innie to an outie just to follow the trends? Innie to outie, Max. How do you feel about this?
I'm a little bit saddened by this question. I just feel as though...
Sorry, what feeling was that?
I'm saddened.
Oh, saddened. My apologies. Continue.
I'm saddened by such a question. I just think that we don't have enough self-love in today's society. I think you just got to realize that any outie, we're all just people. We're all beautiful. You can, if you really want to, don't feel like you got to change yourself. Because if you do, every time the wind blows, you're going to feel like you're changing yourself again.
Very true.
Mm-hmm. I sort of agree with the other panelist. But stop.
I'm saddened.
You better be saddened.
Yeah, we got to get through this, please.
Yeah. Anyway, I think you should embrace your inniness and... because, there's a lot of cultural trends that surround inniness, like gauges. Speaking of gauges, you should get a gauge where your belly button was. Just right through. There we go. That's how you get popular.
Have you ever seen the show Kyle XY? They figured it out. That's all I'm saying.
Dumb reference. Continue.
Wow. Look, it's a fire hazard. You're going to have to accept that fact. It is a fire hazard. You're going to be there anyways. You might as well clean it out. All right? It's no joke. You could burn the place down.
Wow, what a phenomenal round of advice giving here today. I hope you've all taken great notes. You enact these things in your own life. We're going to go ahead and jump right into another improv game. Get us on our feet. And what better way to do that than to play Irish drinking song?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. What we're going to need from the chat is what ensaddens you the most? Whatever makes you the most ensaddened, or as someone in the chat put it, ensaddened you bigly? That's what I want you to put in the chat right now. And we're going to go ahead and make an Irish drinking song about that. The way this game works, very simple. We're just going to have everyone up and singing. Hopefully it rhymes, and if it doesn't rhyme, hopefully it goes down in a great ball of fire in a fun way too. High highs, low lows. We'll go ahead and pan over to our four Irish singing lads, who are not at all going to be... Oh, let me take a look at these great suggestions. Truly phenomenal. Give it a...
I just want to set the mood real quick.
Oh, very Irish. Very Irish. Okay. Yes. What ensaddens Pingus the Duck is when a kid asks him if he has any phone games.
I have a flip phone.
It has many games.
I play them all day.
It's pretty lame.
But then I see
a little kid near me.
He has a smartphone.
And awesome apps for me. So I went up and asked him,
hey, can I see that?
He said, go away.
And he gave me a spat.
I didn't appreciate his attitude.
and I punched him hard.
He fell crying and ran across the yard.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
He told on me to the teacher.
She hadn't smiled.
But then I said to her,
He had me riled. I still got detention.
It was really fair.
and when I got out,
It was not there.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I lost my girl flip phone. And I can't call my mom.
She's really worried.
because I need to go to prom.
My date has already left me. And now I'm all alone.
I just need an upgrade.
Because I don't have a phone.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Wow, great job, everyone. Great job.
That's that one.
That was good. That was the most cohesive one I think I've ever heard. You told a real narrative arc.
Yeah.
It was like watching
we
season
got
4 of
there.
Stranger
We got
Things
there.
when they invent the flip phone.
Now,
Why is this happening? Why has this been
have you not
happening?
seen?
I have the entire time.
It's just trading in an open market.
All right.
All right. Before we do anything else, I just wanted to give a shout out to Everything Now Show who hosted us
Yeah.
back during Advice Panel. We noticed.
Thank
Don't worry.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
the host.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in now, thank you. This is Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv stream that's entirely fueled by your chat suggestions. That's right, that great Irish song was fueled by you. You made that
You did
reality.
this to us.
And cheese.
It's as scary as the reality of like the Chalk Zone universe, where everything that's erased on a chalkboard becomes real. That's the kind of power you have in your keyboard right now. Think about it.
Sorry, I don't think Dan just has water in there.
Whoa.
It's also lemonade.
It's an after hours.
It's also cheese.
Wait, it's cheese!
It's cheese.
Oh, I'm vegan!
Now he loses his vegan power.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump right into another game. We're just gonna go rapid fire tonight.
Let's do it.
We're gonna play 10,000 blank.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to need from the chat is I'm going to need as many nouns as you want. Just start
Keep 'em coming.
spamming nouns.
Just keep
And I'm
'em
just going to
coming.
take as many as I can. And the way this game works is we're going to play 10,000 blank. So what happens is it's a very simple setup. 10,000 blank walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve blank here," and then some kind of pun, hopefully. And that's the way the game works. So the more things you spam, the more things we get to make puns out of. And that's that. Let's pan over.
10,000 pans walk into the bar.
A nice pink for some puns.
Okay.
All right. 10,000 packets of ketchup.
10,000 packets of ketchup walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve packets of ketchup here." And the packets of ketchup say, "Look here, squirt."
10,000 ketchup packets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve ketchup packets here." And they say, "You say tomato, we say we're gonna stay."
10,000 ketchups walk into the bar. The bartender says, "You better pack it up and leave, sir."
10,000 ketchup packets walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve ketchup packets here." And the ketchup packets say, "Why don't you catch up with the times, bud?"
10,000 ketchup packets walk into a bar. A bartender says, "We don't serve ketchup packets here." And the ketchup packets say, "Well, then we're gonna relish kicking your hindsy."
10,000 ketchup packets walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve ketchup packets here." And the ketchup packets go, "But we were on the tomato with Jimmy Fallon."
10,000 headless horsemen. Phoebe.
10,000 headless horsemen walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve headless horsemen here." And the headless horsemen go, "That's icky, Bob."
Ooh! 10,000 headless horsemen walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve headless horsemen here." And they go, "Hey, why the cold shoulder?"
10,000 headless horsemen walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve headless horsemen here." And the headless horsemen go, "Well, we were sleepy anyway."
10,000 headless horsemen walk into the bar. A bartender says, "We don't serve headless horsemen here." So the headless horsemen say, "All right, guys, let's ghost this place."
10,000 film critics. Film critics. Make it happen.
10,000 film critics walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve film critics here." And the film critics go, "Oh, well, isn't somebody a big star?"
Clearly a popular one.
They're just critics. They're just critical of the bar. He just doesn't want bad Yelp reviews.
Can I do my headless horseman?
Sure, you do your headless horseman one, Dan.
10,000 headless horsemen walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What? No head?"
10,000 IKEA employees.
10,000 IKEA employees walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve IKEA employees here." And the IKEA employees go, "Hey, quit monkeying around."
10,000 IKEA employees walk to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve IKEA employees here." And the IKEA employees... Why can't I say IKEA? The IKEA employees go, "But we're meatballers."
10,000 IKEA employees walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve IKEA employees here." And the IKEA employees say, "We're bored of this place anyways."
10,000 IKEA employees walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve IKEA employees here." And they said, "But that's what step number 2 is on the instructions."
10,000 bees.
10,000 bees walk into the bar, but they don't because they're dead.
10,000 bees walk in the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve bees here." And the bees go, "But we heard so much buzz about this place."
10,000 bees walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve bees here." And the bees say, "This is a sting operation."
10,000 bees walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve bees here." And then the bees go, "Come on, we just want to get buzzed."
Marathon runners.
10,000 marathon runners walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve marathon runners here." And the marathon runners go, "That's fine. Why did we walk into this place anyway?"
10,000 marathon runners walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve marathon runners here." And the marathon runners go, "But we came to warn you of Sparta coming to invade."
10,000 marathon runners walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve marathon runners here." And they say, "We want some marijuana." Anyways.
10,000 marathon runners walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve marathon runners here." But before he can even stop them, they just run past the bar, grab a drink, and keep going.
All right, last one. 10,000 chefs walk into a bar.
10,000 chefs walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve chefs here." And the chefs go, "Well, frickzay, you too."
10,000 chefs walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve chefs here." And the chefs go, "Well, then we'll sue."
10,000 chefs walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve chefs here." And the chef says, "I'm on shift. I'm working in the back."
10,000 chefs walk into a bar, and then the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve chefs here." And they go, "Oh, boy, RD."
Oh, boy, Arnie.
Really got him that time.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Truly the peak of the
Oh, boy, Arnie. I kind of want to use that, though. Oh, boy, Arnie.
So apparently his name is Boyardi, but it changed
Boyardi.
because Americans couldn't pronounce it, and then he just accepted his identity as being changed.
It's just different stresses on the syllables, but... Guys, that's gross.
What are you doing?
We're close. We're building up our immune system.
Okay.
The flu is out there. Get your shots now.
If I get sick, I'm going to be so mad at you.
This is entirely both of your fault.
I have to commit to the bit. I have to.
You don't. That's an okay bit to not commit to.
I don't know why you started this, Max.
Yeah, Dan, you're straight lemonade, right?
Yeah.
That seemed so like, just like, yeah.
You've heard of pink lemonade. Now clear lemonade. It's much less appetizing.
That would be weird if more drinks were just clear, though.
Yeah.
Like Pepsi Clear.
No.
Or Crystal Pepsi. That's what it was called. Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Or Sprite.
Excuse
Are
me?
you anti-Sprite?
Look, all I'm
Who
saying
is anti-Sprite?
all I'm saying is Sierra Mist knows what's up, alright?
They're the same thing.
I think Sprite is too fizzy, okay?
Yeah, but
That's
It's
why you
too
shake
fizzy.
it up and then you crack it and you close it.
And then it explodes all over you?
You gotta finesse the cap a little, but
who wants to drink mist?
It's an exciting prospect, no?
Who wants
Dan.
to drink up?
7 of them!
That's too much up for one drink.
Who wants to drink a whole doctor?
Or a dew? I don't want to lick dew.
From a mountain? Who knows what's been on that mountain? Goats, probably!
Man, what if Diet 7-Up was like 3-Up?
3.5.
3.5 up, half the calories.
It's just 5 up, 2 down is all it is.
Yeah.
I want to give me the merch board.
We're having trouble.
This
is so intimate. This is more intimate than
I just imagine someone being like, I've cracked the code, but it's in base 7 up. Some deep math
You guys
jokes.
are welcome to play a game while I do this.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll play a fun game.
Can we do
What's that game?
Can we do dubbing, but one person does?
Sure, we're gonna play the dubbing game, but Dan is gonna be both games.
Oh god.
Dan, why don't you sit here and everyone else will go?
I was trying to.
I
show
totally
you
would. This is what you've done to yourself.
Dude, literally asked for it.
The way
sitting here
this
not
game
doing
works is we're gonna play dubbing. So Dan is gonna play both of their voices. And they're just gonna pantomime it out like it's a bad old school movie. What we're gonna need from the chat is what's a fake soda name? Go ahead and invent a name for a soda, and that's what we'll use to start our suggestion with. Dan, you can go ahead and pick one once
You're
I
sitting
start
right here
there.
doing nothing.
Dan, I'm a very busy man. I'm going to drink this entire time. It's just going to be like this.
What is that, Sprite?
Oh, you gotta slurp, so it's ASMR.
Stop that! Whatever that is needs to not be happening.
I'm gonna auto correct you, sis, but I like bubbly chuggy.
This scene is called Bubbly Chuggy.
Ah, man, that's some really good bubbly chugly. Bubbly chugly? What the hell is that? I'm trying to. Hey, man, you shouldn't be drinking all that when you could be drinking bubbly chugly. Wow, what is it? Shove it in my mouth already. Oh, there we go. Go. Yeah, with bubbly chuggy, not only will you save pounds and fly, but it gives you a free ticket to heaven. Wow, free ticket to heaven. Wow, how'd you get that deal? Don't ask. Well, can we get more? Is there a fountain where we could go to? I believe there is a fountain. It's down in this cave. Follow me. All right, I'll follow you. Oh, look, it looks like the door is locked by a giant monster that I'm knocking on. It's making a noise. Look, hear it. No, we just gotta feed the monster the bubble chuggles. Oh yeah, I got some right here. Here, monster, drink it. Go. Oh! I finished him off there. He's down. Oh, good job, thanks. And now let's get to that fountain. Wow! Oh, we're here. Oh, wow, that's great. Yeah, it's only like a foot deep. What are we gonna do? We can't fit in that. Well, what we could do is we could lie down in it. Oh, you got a point. I would have never thought of that. All right. Oh no, it's toxic. Don't come in. I'm gonna have this whole fountain to myself. You bastard. No,
See, now, Dan, what would have made that game a lot easier to follow is if you would use 2 different voices.
And he tried like halfway through. It was like,
Alex, walk me through your merch shirt you've made.
Well, I think we've really got something here. I think we've got a product that people are going to want. I think we've got something that is better than its predecessor. So it's a 5 up, 2 down shirt. Based on, of course, the logo of 7-Up, which is just a red ball with 7-Up around it, like how 5 up is written there. So I took that as inspiration.
It looks like soup.
It kind of does. It kind of does. Hey, maybe secret Cambles sponsorship, maybe.
Cambles.
As always, please tweet at Cambles.
It sounds like
out of context about our show.
Clip our show and send it to Cambles with no context whatsoever.
And make sure we don't say Campbell's in it. Make it.
Yeah, it can't be parts where we're talking about how you should send our show to Campbell's soup.
That's most of our show.
Just any other part of our show.
I've slurped cheese tonight. I will slurp soup out of a can.
No one is
We
that.
got that clip.
You can clip that.
This is a good time to thank our actual sponsors.
Yes.
So, thank you, Camino Kombucha.
That's their name.
We got a real sponsor, you guys.
We do. People like us.
I made a sponsor plug during my advice panel.
It was well appreciated.
And then I ate cheese.
And that was not appreciated.
They are, check them out. They have their website linked down below, and they're currently running a campaign. So if you want to help them out, check out their website. Would mean a lot.
Try some kombucha.
They just call it booch.
It's just booch.
Try some booch.
It's just booch.
Or if you want to abbreviate it, try some Cambles soup.
Hey!
All
Damn,
right.
you've cracked the code.
Let's now move on to a game that isn't just Dan. It's a great time. We're going to need you to start spamming opinions again, because we're moving into 7 Reasons. Now, the way this game works is you're going to start giving us your opinions, and we are going to have to come up with 7 reasons why that opinion is the most truthful thing that has ever been said. We'll pan over, and Steve, why don't you go ahead and tell us some ones we've had in the past as an example.
Oh, hello there. Previous examples are, would the Teletubbies beat the Power Rangers? Would the Power Rangers beat the Teletubbies? Why honey wheat pretzels are the worst things you will ever eat.
No, it was the best, actually.
They're the
I
worst.
remember very distinctly it was the best. It was the best for sure.
Why jeans should all be purple. And
Many more.
why water is an infinitesimal blank of nothingness, flaunting among the world.
Did we actually do that?
improvising at the wrong part of the game.
What's wrong with
That's okay. We have already got some great suggestions, so we're going to go ahead and go into them. Feel free to keep spamming them even when other people are talking. Also, feel free to count along in the chat. It makes it much more exciting. Okay, this is a great one. Steve, explain to me why pumpkin pie tastes better in November than it does in October.
Because it's stale.
1.
Because now you don't have to stare at the pumpkin's corpse every day.
2.
Because your family will eat it all, and so you don't get sick from eating an entire pie yourself.
3.
Because now you don't have the emotional weight of what you did to pumpkins. Instead, you have emotional weight of what you did to the turkey.
4.
You are a gourdless person now.
5.
Now we've gone from orange to off brown, which is the color of pumpkin pie.
6.
Pumpkin pie was once referred to the ancient Greeks as pumpkinus pius, which is a meaning of self-respect within religion, which Thanksgiving is one of the most religious months.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Man, Thanksgiving really is one of the most religious months.
That's the part you had a problem with.
You used Roman suffixes.
Max, please
It's
tell
called
me.
comedy.
Max, please tell me why Antarctica is the best summer vacation.
That's great. Because in the southern hemisphere, it's winter, what we consider cold winter, during the summertime.
1.
If you're gonna experience Antarctica at its peak, you want to go when it's coldest.
2.
All of the penguins are gone, so no one's gonna be bothering you during your vacation.
3.
There's gonna be no Wi-Fi, no connectivity, so you can just absolutely space out.
4.
If you've ever wanted to do that really cold swimming, this is a great place for it because the water could literally not be colder.
5.
Antarctica is a great place to go during your summer vacation because you won't be swamped with all the other people who are going to like Cancun or Miami.
6.
Finally, the best reason to go to Antarctica for summer vacation is because that means that you've somehow acquired a private jet. That means you get to chillax on that cool private jet for the whole time, which is probably like 17 hours.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Okay, Alex. Please give me 7 reasons
Okay.
why hash browns are better than mashed potatoes.
Oh. Because you can chew them more.
1.
Because mashed potatoes they don't hold gravy as well.
2.
Because hash browns can come in little like patty form or just on your plate.
3.
Because mashing potatoes takes less work than just dicing them up.
4.
Because mashed potatoes aren't very good with pancakes.
5.
Because hash browns they describe what they are better.
6.
I doubted myself on that one. And the last reason why hash browns are better than mashed potatoes is because mashed potatoes have a song about them, and that's lame.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Dan, please give me 7 reasons the alphabet is in the wrong order.
All right. First reason, all the vowels should be at the front.
First reason. I had to call you out for it.
Well, it should also be in height order.
2.
Second reason.
God damn.
This is gonna be a mess.
When you say it out, the LMNOP part sounds too good.
3 reason.
Keep it together, Dan.
There's so many reasons. You can't spell my name naturally in the alphabet.
4.
Oh, okay, we're coming into that bit.
I believe if there's a controversial letter, like the letter Z or Z, it should be at the front so we can get over with it to start.
5th reason.
I don't think it should go from left to right. I think it should be like vertical.
6th reason.
And if you can't make one giant word by spelling it out like you can with supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, then what's the point?
7th reason. That's 7 reasons.
All right. People are constantly updating your alphabet in the chat.
Am I wrong?
Phenomenal. Steve, please give me 7 reasons why turtles don't yawn.
Because they're never bored.
1.
Because turtles don't need to sleep because they're too busy doing 6 skateboarding moves.
2.
Because turtles actually raised Tony Hawk and that took a lot of their energy.
3.
Turtles don't actually have a jaw.
4.
Turtles, their shell replaced their yawning mechanism, which is hidden within each human.
5.
Because of the amount of plastic straws in the ocean, turtles have a lot of work to do cleaning up, so they don't have time to yawn.
6.
Turtles really, really don't like to yawn.
7. That's 7 reasons. You're that turtle's straws are your fault.
No, they're cleaning up our problem.
Oh, okay.
Max, please give me 7 reasons why Dan talks with his hands so much.
Because his words don't make sense.
1.
Because if he distracts the viewer with his hands, they stop looking at his face.
2. Oh, wow. Ouch.
Because he's partly Italian.
3.
That is true.
Dan talks with his hands to get more exercise in.
4.
Dan talks with his hands to manipulate the sound waves to make the sound go farther.
5.
Dan talks with his hands because his voice box is actually scattered throughout his body.
6.
Dan talks with his hand because he knows ASL.
7. That's 7 reasons. Pretty good reason.
Alex, please give me 7 reasons why sleeping in 24-hour blocks is the most beneficial way to sleep.
It's so easy to keep track of days because they're bigger.
1.
If you get 24 hours of sleep, that's 3 8-hour sleeps in a row.
2.
Everyone will be like, where's Alex? Oh, it's Tuesday.
3.
Because if you sleep for 24 hours and then stay up for assumedly 24 hours or maybe more, you could get a lot done just in weird chunks instead.
4.
If you sleep in 24 hours, you're gonna have some freaking Iliad and Odyssey style dreams.
5.
If you sleep for 24 whole hours, then you're going to make hibernating bears jealous.
6.
And finally, if you sleep for 24 hours, which is what you should do because that's the better way to do it, then you'll have, it's so satisfying to like clear the eye crusties off in the morning and you will have the crustiest eyes.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Is that everyone? All right.
I didn't get to go twice.
Oh,
that's fine.
No, we're done. Yeah. You had a good enough one, Dan.
We had one about you.
Yeah, I had him roast.
Sky High is better than High School.
Objectively.
Not a good question.
Okay,
Question?
but put them together.
Ooh.
Sky High musical?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make Sky High a musical essentially,
Yes.
because that's the only
That
thing.
would be amazing.
Sky High School
Ooh,
musical.
we're getting a strong no.
For what?
Sky High the musical.
Oh, yeah.
From you?
Yes, from me.
I see.
I don't know if I'm really feeling it either, to be honest.
What? Don't you want to hear that glowy boy sing a solo?
Wait a minute. Is this in like
We're sidekicks.
is this in like playing musical format or is it like a movie?
Well, I imagine that it's like it's Broadway musical
Right.
structure in a movie.
Yeah, because we have to combine the two movies. We can't make it its own thing.
I see.
Yeah.
High School Musical did eventually become like an actual theatrical production, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it
But it was
We've talked about
after.
it multiple times.
Yeah, right. You guys were in it, but it was after the movie.
Yeah, it's the High School musical.
Yeah.
I have to say my favorite thing about 7 Reasons is the stalling that happens before, like whenever you end, you go, and the 7th reason why is, I'm gonna say it right now.
The most heart-wrenching thing is when you say something and then you hear him go, 5! And you're like,
I have 2
more reasons?
I was just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh.
Oh, my barrel's all scraped up.
See, you know what you need. You know what you need if you ran out of ideas. Well, Max can't have this, but cheese.
Steve, no. Ban from cheese.
No.
You take another goddamn cheese out of your pocket, so help me
I
God.
don't have any more cheese. You guys think I brought more than one?
I don't want to see another cheese from
I'm
you.
not that prepared.
Hey, let me frisk you. Call me frisk you.
Cheese.
No cheese.
Okay.
Speaking of not being prepared, we're going to play another game.
Hey, because that's what we do for every game, because it's improv.
This game is called Madame Zostra. So what we're going to need is we're going to need our Madam Alex to leave the room.
Bye, madam.
Now, who would like to be our spirits and who would like to be the customer?
Wait.
Wait.
How does this game work again? He's guessing?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's reading. By the way this game works, chat. That's called a segue for those of you playing along at home. What we're going to need from the chat is we are going to need 3 things. The first thing we're going to need is some good fortune. So something great is going to happen to Dan in the future. Fuck. So something great is going to happen to Dan. What's something good that could happen to him? Maybe he finds money. Maybe he gets a promotion. A good thing. The second thing we're going to need is someone famous. Dan is going to run into somebody who's very, very famous. Last time we did Oprah Winfrey. It could be real person, fictional person, cartoon character, living actor, whatever you're feeling. Someone famous. And the third thing we are going to need, I hope you guys are watching the suggestions because I'm not. And then the third thing we are going to need is how the place that they are going to die. That's how the future works, folks.
Everything he touches turns to chocolate.
That's great. We're going to use that.
Okay.
So that's Dan's good thing. Now, the way this game works is Dan is going to go get his fortune read by Madame Zostra, who will be played by Alex tonight. Alex will then summon 2 spirits, which will be Steve and Max, who will have to charade to him what is his fortune. So let's go ahead. We did dying in Chuck E. Cheese last time, ironically, but good. How like where your head's at.
Sort of the first place the mind goes.
True. Who hasn't died in a Chuck E. Cheese before?
I can't say I haven't.
Oh, while we're looking, we got a nice compliment to our camera operator from T-Grox. They said our camera operator is bomb, and we have to agree.
Sad claps. Perfect.
I'm dying in a museum. Man, you gotta...
Isn't that event still on?
All right, so I think we've established the good fortune.
Yeah, everything I touch turns to
Everything
chocolate.
he touched will turn to
Right.
chocolate.
I actually have to remember these because I feel like we start this and then I forget, and then I have to look at Steve and I'm like, what are we
I'm
doing?
just gonna tell you cheese if you forget.
All right. And he, who is a famous person? We need you to put a famous person.
I saw Dracula in there, and
I saw Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
All right, Patrick Stewart should be good. We'll do Patrick Stewart.
Maybe someone else.
Who's Patrick Stewart again?
Figure it out.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas
That's
the
a
Tank
great
Engine.
one.
Great one. So
I know who that is.
this is Dan's fortune that Alex will have to guess. Everything Dan touches turns to chocolate. He's going to meet Thomas the Tank Engine, and he's going to die in a museum, because I just really like that one.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That's that. We'll go ahead and summon the great madam.
Is it madam? Madam! I don't get him.
Our spirits are going into hiding. They are long dead spirits. Spirits, how did you die?
I died in a Chuck E. Cheese.
It was painful.
He killed me. Now my everlasting torment is that I have to spend all my waking moments with him.
You dummy.
Ah.
Who is my next client? Please bring them in.
Sorry. I was just in
Oh, is
the...
it you?
Yeah, I was in the back. I'm over.
Please.
Sorry.
Step into my circle.
All right.
I'm going to be reading your fortune.
Okay.
Can you please act a little bit more excited?
Yeah.
This is a pretty big thing I'm doing here for you.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
a pretty big thing I'm doing. Thank you, yes. I think I'm feeling something coming on now. Spirits, wake up. There you are, spirits. Hello, welcome. Okay, so let's get started on this guy, huh? The first thing we're going to learn about you, you're going to come into some good fortune.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
something very good is going to happen to you. Well, it seems like, tell me, do you feel,
What is...
I'm so sorry. The spirits are just all over the place today.
I can tell.
Tell me, have you been feeling strange lately, maybe in how you touch things? When you touch things, does anything strange happen to you?
I guess, like...
Is anything happening to anything else? Maybe you touch things and they turn into chocolate?
Yeah, I mean, that has been happening, yeah.
Oh, you are going to touch things and they turn into chocolate and you...
Maybe you're not a fake cheese. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty good at this, yes. Okay, spirits, let's move on. Okay, you are going to go running very far, very fast. You are... and at the end you will see a sun. It's a very frightful sun. You are going to meet the face of God, and it will not be pretty.
Oh.
You are not. And the two. Okay, spirits. Spirits, this isn't very appropriate.
How much longer is this gonna be? Because my train's gonna be leaving soon.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, let me tell you, it is quite a train that you are going to be getting onto. This is going to be Thomas the train.
Really?
Yes, Thomas the tank engine train.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, he's quite the talkative train because he has a face. Yes. Well, let's move on. Number 3. Oh, is this the part where
Is it?
spirits? Is this not going to end too well?
What are they saying?
Well, let's wait. Let's wait and see what the spirits have in store for you. It seems like you are a thinking man. Yes. You are quite puzzled about things. You like to contemplate. You like to appreciate. Yes. Tell me, do you go to museums? Is that where you like to go?
I go there a lot. That's where I work.
Yes,
so.
you frequent. Oh, you work at the museum. Oh,
Yeah.
very interesting. And you stop and you look at the paintings. Yes. Oh, are you a security guard?
Yeah.
Oh.
God, someone's gotta save those paintings.
Yes, you will certainly be trying to save them, won't you? Look, maybe you want to take the day off or something. I think it might not be so good if you try to save the paintings for you.
What?
You're going to get stabbed all over the art museum and die. You're going to totally die. Like completely killed in an art museum, murdered super hardcore.
Oh, I believed you before, but...
Yeah, so you might want to look for a new job. Thank you, spirits. Thank you so much. Hey, that was a pretty good reading, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I like Thomas.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Well, enjoy the rest of your day while you still have it, and, I hope it's a quick death, at least.
You said I was stabbed.
Repeatedly, many times. It won't be fast, I'm so sorry.
All right. Wow, welcome to Alex was too good at that game and it was supposed to last another 5 minutes. Oopsies. Wow, oh my god. I hope somebody clips Max going. I was dying over here.
As soon as you guys
Max
said
just
it was a train, I was like, what the hell else is that gonna be?
What existential horror
That's how terrifying I think Thomas the Tank Engine is.
It's spooky, but I did grow up on it, so I've got a bias.
Yeah.
I love Thomas.
Nanny Goose, we love you too.
Oh. Well, if you're just tuning in
Thank
and
you,
curious
Alex.
what's happening, I too am curious. This is a show and tell live. It's a weekly comedy improv stream, and it's entirely fueled by your chat suggestions.
That's you!
That's you as the people.
You're the chat.
You're looking fantastic today, by the way.
So
must I
great.
say.
Did you get a new haircut?
Oh.
Did you keep an old haircut?
Is your hair just slightly longer than last time we saw you?
By millimeters.
It's working. It's working.
I did want to say, I think it's cool that I was thinking about this recently. People a lot of times pedantically say we couldn't do this without you. We literally couldn't do this without you.
Yeah.
Like, you putting good suggestions in chat, like us having
We tried to do this without you, and the app failed us. The app could not love like you could. The app could not feel.
Look, all we're saying is Thomas the Tank Engine is brought in part because of viewers like you. So thank you.
We really do appreciate the good suggestions and people being polite in chat. It means a lot to us because we literally couldn't do it without you. So
Great job, everyone.
But there is one person who would be more helpful to do it with. Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup.
Looking at you, Cambles.
Come on, where are you, Campbell's?
We are very appreciative of our kombucha sponsor, but Campbell's, where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Hit us up.
What's this? What's this?
This is just a leisurely merch board. I wrote Dan's alphabet out.
Oh, wow.
Which, as we know, is you put Z because it's the most controversial letter up front.
It is.
And you put
A-E-I-O-U.
all the vowels to get them out of the way.
Wait.
And then you just put the rest of the alphabet, apparently.
Wait.
I didn't know about why, because it's sometimes a vowel, so I thought, you know what, better to put it up
it's
lower.
the bridge between vowels and consonants.
Well, hold on.
Interesting.
Wasn't there a part where you have to spell Dan's name in it?
Oh, right.
One of them.
no.
That would never work
Yeah,
though.
Well, does AEIOU have to be in order? Like
it would have
right
to
next
be
to each other? Because it could be ZDANEIOU and just keep
I will
going
fix
there.
that later.
Yes.
I apologize.
Don't buy this merch. It's misprinted. We'll get the right print out very soon.
For all of you that bought this merch, we'll send a full refund.
Yes.
We're
yeah,
so
we will.
sorry. These things happen.
This is our apology video.
Look, we're not sorry, except we're sorry that you bought it.
We're not sorry, we're disappointed.
This has been our apology. True, it's a limited edition now. It's
That's
a collector's
that's the
item
hardest
because
bit.
misprints are very valuable.
It's like a misprinted dollar bill, worth twice as much.
That's
how the $2 bill
Guys,
existed.
what if we made all of our shirts holographic foils? So
they're all super valuable.
They have like the foil on the corner.
What if somebody made a subscription box, but it was just like trading cards? Like imagine, okay, hear me out. It's it's like a subscription box, and every month it comes to you, and it just has like straight up Magic the Gathering cards printed on the shirts, but some of them are foil.
Ooh.
So you can open up your box and be like, oh my god, a holographic Charizard t-shirt.
I mean,
Whoa!
if we keep making merch, we could eventually have some rare foil editions that we just throw in there to spice it up.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Would you guys buy a trading card game that's entirely printed on t-shirts? And your deck is you shuffle them and you have to put them on.
Yes! And they're our shirts.
You've activated my trap card. Oh! Polymerization, you call your friend and he drives over.
I activate long sleeves.
I'll play my pot of green card. I put 2 shirts on.
Honestly, guys, this
is a terrain field and you just rip off your pants.
This sounds really dope. I'm into it.
Yeah, every deck has to be 60 shirts, so you have to buy 60
It's a
shirts.
starter pack.
Yeah.
Show and tell the card game. I love it.
I'm just imagining this whole card game is just a game of strip poker, but like with Magic the Gathering and all of the clothes you have. Are,
Here's the thing, right?
And I play Wristband of the Grave. I put 2 cards back from my graveyard back onto my body.
Here's the thing. Oh, I guess that's true. If the shirt dies, you take it off because
It's
otherwise,
like life points. Your life points are just the strip poker.
what like you would be wearing? No, life points are your socks. So you wear 10 pairs of socks, and then each time you lose life points, you take off a pair of socks because it has to be separate from your cards.
True. It's just separate measures.
Would this game be called like Strip Pokermon?
Whoa!
I like the idea that you have to cart around a wardrobe when you go to the game store.
Exactly.
You have a wardrobe behind you.
Could you imagine? Oh, airlines would love us because to go to a tournament for this, you'd have to check like 4 bags.
Oh God!
Yeah, because people would have multiple decks.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play. Suitcase.
Yeah.
Suitcase.
I like the idea of like, you know, in normal like card tournaments, you know, they'll have like their deck that they put down and like they look through each other's decks. Meanwhile, in the beginning of our tournament, they just whip out giant suitcases. And then they like look at each other, they cut them and shuffle them and like make shirts back in.
Through the airport, your luggage got switched, so when you get to the table, you're like, oh, I've never seen these before, but you make it work.
That's normal.
I activate Tuxedo. I imagine Tuxedo is like their the one from Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! I have assembled the bow tie.
You have to put them all on. There's so many pieces, but when you put them all on, you win the game.
I really like.
Just announced the new formal pack. It's just ties.
I like that there's a deck themed for each of us. Like each of us would have our own deck.
Like Magic, we all have different ones. Yeah.
Okay, we need to move on. We've been brainstorming this and it's great, but I feel like the people need some improv.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I could just do this for the rest of the stream.
I like that it starts from just a bi-weekly subscription to close.
That's what we do, baby.
What is power creep of clothing? Anyways, not important. Don't steal our idea. And if you do, just send it to us and we'll give you royalties. We're gonna move on.
Sign away all the rights to you.
Make Minecraft skins of all of the shirts in the game. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, we are gonna move on to some other improv. I didn't look at what we were playing because I was too hyped. we're going to go ahead and play a real physical game. This is called Double Blind Freeze. So the way this game works is 2 people are going to do a scene, and 2 people are going to be blinded behind them. At a certain point in time, I will yell freeze, and the 2 people behind them will have to assume whatever physical position they're in and make an entirely brand new scene just out of that. It's going to lead to some wacky places, and by wacky places, I mean probably the floor. So be ready, camera.
Floor.
So what suggestion I'm going to need from the chat is if you were going to have a fun article of clothing to submit to our game, what fun, obscure article of clothing would you submit? And we'll go over. I agree. Power creep is just the sleeves getting longer with each generation. So like by the time you hit 3/4 sleeves, the game's still viable, but it's not as fun.
I'm
And then you
curious.
hit long sleeves, and you're like, oh god, they've been doing this for 20 years.
Do sizes matter? Like, is an extra large more powerful?
One
than a
size
small?
fits all.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
absolutely not.
But we need to make our game accessible.
For all people.
We have to stop riffing on this. We need
Okay.
to move on.
Hopeful Monster, thank you for that great suggestion. Truly an underappreciated article of clothing. Your scene suggestion is ascot.
Oh, wow.
Come on, it's gonna look good. Just
I know it will look good.
Oh, okay.
I don't need your validation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just work at this H&M and I thought I'd help.
Well, hold on. Put a second one on me.
Oh, I'll put this mirror down.
Okay.
Freeze!
Mister, he's giving Darby an ascot.
Yeah, all right. Just put it on and leave me alone already.
Luxurious.
Oh, God, I don't want to see you ever again. Please.
You won't. I'm leaving.
Oh, that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, it's the globe.
Ooh, the magical globe. What does my future say?
I don't know. Why are you so excited about geography?
No, it's the geography of the future.
Freeze!
All right. And I think I just...
Well,
How was that one?
that was pretty good. I think we've almost learned football.
All right, let's try this then.
All right, just
Freeze!
Oh, look what you did now.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy.
I got 3 of my 4 limbs stuck in the
This
tractor.
happens every week. You're gonna be mangled to heck.
Well, don't start it.
End poke. I'm loving the determination you're giving out. You're gonna be a star one day, you know? I know, no hugs, no touches. Anyway.
Freeze!
Flying through the air.
This is not fun for me.
Flying through the air.
Stop it.
Put your arms
This
out.
is.
Please, calm down, sir, calm down. Your waiter will be right with you. Please,
Freeze!
Am I doing it, Dad?
Yeah, you're doing great.
I am.
Now go on your own. Son, look out.
Freeze!
Yeah, it looks like about 5 feet. I think we should be good. Just start. Yeah, you start digging on that end. I'll start digging on this end. Yeah. Find anything yet?
Freeze!
Okay.
And again, I'm not gonna ask because
Look,
I feel like I've already asked enough
things
questions.
happen, okay? Sometimes by accident, sometimes not.
I know. I thought I could leave you alone with the vacuum for 2 minutes. That's all.
Oh no, I'm in a compromising position.
I just wanted to carry my groceries to the car. Thank you, sir. That's all right.
No. I'm definitely not in need of a sugar daddy.
I'm just gonna load.
And how about this?
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah?
Why don't you show me one more just for good luck,
Okay.
though?
And how about this?
That's a very big pumpkin.
Well, it's Halloween, bitch.
Freeze.
What? You're the one who summoned a mermaid.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it would be the top half human, you know?
Freeze.
Jimmy, will you get off your ass and mow the lawn already?
Help me up.
No, look.
No, help
I'm gonna
me.
mow you over.
No,
you know?
gee, don't do that.
I'm gonna
No, don't do
mow
it.
you over,
No.
John.
Oh God, my leg!
There you
My
go.
leg!
Freeze.
Ah! I think the well's all dried up!
Scene. Good job. Good job.
My aching joints.
Join us next week when we do a 24-hour stream where it's just the double blind stream for 24 hours straight.
I like thinking about the fact that some people probably join our stream during that to see two people just facing the corner and like two people screaming something.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a cult.
I wish I knew better how it picked what the freeze frame is, because one time we did a stream and we played a very long game of interrogation, which, if you're not familiar, is just someone looking like they're strapped to a chair, and the freeze frame was just Dan, like, looking at a chair and a black curtain going like this, and that was before we had a sign, and I was like, oh, that's not a good thumbnail.
Yeah, for some reason we got like our biggest viewer count that day.
Somebody just kept saying, "Get on with the execution." It was a weird chat that night.
A weird chat.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for how are we feeling?
Hot.
Yeah, it's a little
And
warm.
sweaty.
But I feel good.
I could use...
Halloween, bitch!
It's November 1st.
Still Halloween in my books.
No. This is filmed, so it's going to go out on the 31st.
Yes.
So remember, it's the 30th.
See,
So-
this isn't live. This is all going out in a year from now.
This is pre-recorded.
A year minus a day.
Yeah.
364 days from now.
Except on
Is it a
leap
leap
years.
year? Wait, isn't it a...
Next year is a
I
leap
have
year.
no idea.
Because, interestingly, the presidential election, the Summer Olympics, and leap year all correspond to 4-year cycles in the same 4 years.
Well, did you know that you skip leap years during the
Centuries.
the centuries?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, why the fuck?
Because by doing that, it takes us... No, because I watched the video on it. By doing that, it takes us down from being accurate, like our calendar is accurate, from something we would have been something, I think it was a couple thousand years off, but just by doing that, it means that we can wait 88,000 years before we need to readjust leap year again.
Mm-hmm.
But that means in 88,000 years, if we haven't killed each other, someone would wake up one day and be like, the scientific community is no longer having June 1st this year. We're striking that from the record.
Just to see.
So you'll go to bed and you'll wake up and it'll be June 3rd.
See, that reminds me of my favorite conspiracy theory. I promise I'll keep this short. But it's the one where
Don't. That's a
people
three-letter
think
word that you better not fucking say.
No, this is a different one. Where they think the Dark Ages weren't real because there's not enough written accounts and shit of what happened. So there's a thing where people think that the Pope made up a new calendar and just threw in 300 years and just populated it with stories like Charlemagne. Just to convince people that his calendar was right.
I will say, that's some good marketing. Imagine, though, if someone tried to do that today. Whoever we elect in 2020, their inaugural address, they're just you don't know this, but it's actually the year 2070. Woo!
I wonder what that link is.
It's a Google Drive link.
Uh-oh.
I get it, because posted it, you guys.
Let us know what that
Also,
is.
I don't know, thanks for joining our chat, Caesar Chicken Salad. I just really like your username a lot.
That's a good one.
That's just a good username, honestly.
Do it.
How is that not taken?
Yeah.
Caesar Chicken Salad.
So quick.
Did I ever tell you guys about the best username I ever saw?
What was that?
Okay, so there's some backstory to this first. First of all, as some of you may know, there is a rumor that Beyonce has halitosis, which is chronic bad breath. Supposedly, don't know if it's actually true, but there's a somewhat pop culture-y rumor that she has halitosis. So there was this one time I was just playing on my PlayStation and I get this message and it's from one of those bots.
We were out at Drexel Pizza. I was there when this happened.
No.
Didn't you have the PlayStation app and you got dinged while we were...
Maybe.
I'm pretty
think
sure
that's what
I was there.
Damn
too.
Don't you lie to me.
Alex, continue your story.
Okay, well, anyways, I was at some point contacted via PlayStation. It was one of those bots that's like, hey, come check out my cam where I chat to people live, and I was like,
yeah, those
all right,
people
whatever.
are dumb.
But then I read the username and got so mad. It was Beyonce Mints, which is the best niche cultural reference username I have ever seen. And it was wasted on a cam girl bot.
See, what I love about the internet is that people can just message people things, and it leads to some truly horrifying things, but also some that are very funny. Like, my roommate plays a lot of Overwatch, and, sometimes he likes to meme, but he's good enough that he can get away with it. And one time I remember he just destroyed house and was feeling real proud of himself. And he just gets a little message that pops up in the bottom, and it just says, "You ain't shit." And it's the only message he's ever pinned in the PlayStation. And every once in a while, he'll just do something amazing and just pull it up and be like, "You ain't shit." And you're like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm garbage." Close it and go back to playing. That's the way it works. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and jump into another game with Beyonce in mind. That's not true. That felt like a cool segue, so I thought about it. The game
Beyonce will not be on the show.
Beyonce, if you're watching...
I'm just
call Cambles.
Yeah, that was the Cambles sponsorship. We were on the same page
Cambles
there.
is a gateway to Beyonce. That's what I'm saying.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Bonjour. Sorry if this is too political, but which Hogwarts house is everyone in?
You can actually see what all of our Hogwarts houses are down in the panels below. Let us know if you disagree with any of them.
You're predictable.
Yeah, wait. Before you don't go down there. Come back up. Quick, come back up. Don't read it yet. Tell us what you think our Hogwarts houses are.
Yeah, take a bet.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think our kombucha is.
And then go look. Hey, guess what? Some of us have never read any of the Harry Potter books and don't actually know how accurate our Hogwarts housing is. So
who are you
feel
calling
free.
out?
Yikes.
Ooh, big
if
yikes.
you have to ask, big yikes.
Wait. Oh, Pingish, you can shut the fuck up.
Steve a Slytherin?
Steve a Slytherin.
As a proud Slytherin myself, I don't see it.
Spoiled it.
No. Yeah, it's not hard to
It's
figure
not hard to figure out.
Pingish should also know that he's wrong. He's just memeing on me.
Love memeing on Steve. Remember, Steve, you ain't shit.
Remember, Steve, you ain't cheese.
You ain't cheese.
I'm getting fancy jams.
Let's jump into another game. We are going to play... I should think of this beforehand.
Come on, think of it off the top of your head.
We're going to play Director.
Oh! Wow!
It's a game we haven't played in a little while, and we're mostly playing it because I need a bathroom break. Little peek behind the scenes there.
Oh.
Speaking of behind the scenes, this is how Director works. We are going to be making a movie. That's right, a movie. We're going to put you in a big Hollywood picture, kid. You'll be famous. People will love it. But what we need is a title of this movie. So go ahead and let's do a superhero movie. We haven't done those in a while. Go ahead and make up a superhero. It's real simple if you've never figured it out. Go ahead.
Or the name of a superhero squad. Like a team of superheroes or something. Some kind of superhero movie title.
Some kind of superhero movie title, but a fake superhero.
Yeah.
One that we'll discover all in our beautiful selves. We'll go ahead and use that. Now, the way this works is, who would like to be the director?
Well, we've got one person who does film stuff here.
All right, Steve, you're going to be the director. So this is Director Steve.
Smelt it, you done.
Steve makes films, if you didn't know.
It's true. Steve's a hardcore filmmaker.
They're adult films.
Hardcore filmmaker.
No. He's a hardcore. Moving on. So what we're going to need is, well, we got the suggestion. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and use some of these great suggestions. Steve is going to be directing a movie for our 3 actors. Occasionally, Steve will yell cut and find a new way to edit the movie to make it just that much better. We'll do this a couple times until we finally achieved the best film possible. And that's the way it works.
Please do Cheese Bandits.
I don't know. I really like Whoa Man.
Yeah, I like
Whoa Man. Whoa Man.
Well, that could be one of them.
It's true.
You can give each of us a superhero.
Okay,
name.
we'll do that. Each one of you will get a superhero.
Okay.
Get
up there.
Our superhero names.
Using your great suggestions. Whoa, man.
Dan can be the Cheese Bandit.
Dan, you can be the Cheese Bandit. Alex, you can be Whoa Man. And and Max, you can be the Donut of Doom.
Right on.
And let's get our first
We'll
round.
We'll start with just the Donut of Doom.
Just the Donut of Doom.
I am jelly filled, such as you will be filled with doom. I will be Boston cream, as you will be Boston after the Molasses Massacre that killed a lot of people. I'm still working on some of those catchphrases.
Whoa! Hey, how's it going?
What was that?
Oh, well, you know, I get around.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Whoa, man!
Whoa! What happened?
I ran over there and came back.
Yeah, why did you say that?
Oh, well, you know, that's my name. I'm Whoa, man!
Whoa, man, what?
Hey, what? Can we help you?
You guys were watching that Cheese Vault, were you?
What?
A cheese vault?
No, forget I mentioned it.
Hold on just a second there, citizen.
Some of my donuts are cheese filled.
The bad kind?
That's right. Donuts of Doom is here, and I'm filled with cheese.
Whoa!
Bag. No, give me that.
Whoa!
I want a bag of cheese.
Whoa!
All right, cut. That was shit. Come on, you're supposed to be professional actors here. What am I paying you barely above minimum wage for?
This suit is really hot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot. It gives you that enduring pain of being a superhero.
It's just a giant rubber
shush,
suit.
Shush, I've got director notes for all of you, okay? You. I like that you were edgy. I think you can be edgier. I want you to be more edgy than the little S thing that you made in the 6th grade in your notebook with like an anime sword drawing next to it. More edgy than that. All right.
Whoa.
You? I didn't see any of your tragic backstory here. Remember, you are the bastard child of the Hamburglar and Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
You have to tell people about your tragic backstory and how your parents were madly in love and they could not be together.
Got it.
You?
Yeah.
You're good. I just think that we're not getting a good shot of you, so I want you, when you're doing your speed things, being like, pretend to be in slow motion so we can see it, because the camera's not picking it up. All right. From the top.
You're all gonna be glazed with blood. You're gonna be strawberry filled with your own blood. I'm a jelly filled donut of your own blood. Yeah, guess what? I'm Donut of Doom and I'm gonna be your strawberry filled downfall. Oh man. What the heck was that?
Whoa! Hey!
Whoa! What's going on?
Oh, well, not much. I'm just doing my rounds.
No, not what's going on, like what's up with you. What's going on, like what's up with the funny business?
Oh, I'm not being funny. I'm just a superhero. My name's Whoa, man!
I'm trying to deliver doom here in sweet pastry form.
Oh, Doom? That sounds bad. I feel like I should stop you.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna be chocolate covered because you're gonna be covered with bruises.
Whoa! Here comes.
Oh, my Boston cream. Who are you?
So sorry. None of you guys work at that Chuck E. Cheese over there, do you?
I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, why do you ask?
I used to work there back when there was a McDonald's inside, but ever since the separation of the two establishments.
Whoa!
I got a gun.
Whoa!
Not filled with sprinkles.
This is just how my two died.
All right, cut. Okay, that was also shit, but it was a little bit better. It's like a rich person's shit that smells better than regular people's shit. All right.
You smell a lot of shits?
Yes. You gotta brown those a lot of producers.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Anyways, you.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed with you,
Why are your
kid.
hands wet?
I just want you to come in and just give everybody a hug. You are sad because of the tragic loss of your parents.
Moistening me up.
You want to share that tragic loss with everyone.
Okay.
All right, cool.
This rubber donut is chafing.
Oh, that's fine. We're gonna hollow it out in a second, and I don't care about the edgy personality. Your personality is now gun. All right, cool. You also, good job. I like you. You're the producer's son. You're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have enough product placement. You gotta. Every step is a new product. We're selling things. That's what movies are nowadays.
Okay. Yep.
Now from the top.
Guess what? Am I a donut? Shut up. You get gunned. Get gunned, dude. Am I dressed as a donut? Yeah, well, you can get gunned too. I'm generic donut of doom. Who's gonna gun ya?
Whoa! I'm eating Jimmy Dean's because I live a life on the go. Whoa!
Whoa, what was that?
Whoa! Check out these Nikes. Whoa! Oh, hey! Whoa!
Whoa, that was pretty cool. What was that?
Oh, it's my superpower.
Well, these guns shoot at like 500 shots per second.
I can go even faster than that. Whoa. I'm working up a real appetite here. I might have to stop by the Olive Garden after a day of superheroing. Whoa! Hey!
Who
there,
are you?
citizen?
Does anyone just want to have a good time?
Excuse me?
There's no need to gun when there's cheese to be had.
Oh, whoa.
Wait
Why
a
do you... okay.
He's right.
My father's never hugged me.
This is a wholesome moment.
There's-
It would be made even better with Kodak cameras.
There's no need to have guns if we have hugs. Why has no one ever thought of this before?
Whoa.
Because I made it up right now.
Whoa!
And cut. That was wonderful. I love all of you.
Cut it!
No, don't get
Why?
on.
So, yeah, get out of here.
Stay over
Get out of
there.
here with your nasty, slimy
Go to the
teeth.
penalty box. 2 minutes.
Stand in the corner.
Red card.
Give me a red card.
Red
Red card.
That's right, folks. If we, no, get out of there. Cameraman, come back here.
Look at him eating chicken.
Where's your loyalty? That's right, folks. If we get one more subscription, we will have access to a second emote slot, which means we'll get you guys a red card.
Unless if you want a cheese card.
No cheese cards.
We'll either make a penalty box or a red card emote for you guys, and then you can spam it every time we do something offensive.
Are you finished with your cheese? I have 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Okay.
Well, okay, we'll give him his time.
Luckily,
For anyone just tuning in, this is a Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv stream entirely fueled by your chat suggestions. We do this pretty much every Friday night, so come back and enjoy us next time. But we have 8 minutes late, so we have 8 minutes left. So we're gonna end.
We're 8 minutes late.
okay, Doc?
I'm breaking it down real hard. I should not have had half a gallon of green tea before this stream. But anyways, we are moving just as fast as my kidneys are right now. And we're gonna play another Irish drinking song. I'm gonna say, Steve, since you're still in the penalty box, you have to sit this one out.
Get out of here!
Whoa!
I like this game.
I know, that's what you get when you
Guess I get to choose what's going on. All right.
I
So,
like that as a hard and fast rule. That's what you get when you eat cheese. You have to sit out of Irish drinking song.
Did we explain the updated T-shirt, by the way, just real quick? Because it's what we had with the alphabet, but now it's also got a Cambles sponsorship.
Who the hell spelled Cambles like that?
I don't know how to spell Campbell's, so I just committed to being wrong.
Dom is in the 13th percentile of spelling.
What is this? That's not Campbell's.
That's Cambles.
Cambles, we are so sorry.
Spelled candles
We're
with
so
an M.
Guys, we can't use their official brand. They haven't sponsored us yet.
Oh my God! It looks
All
like
right.
it looks like
So,
alphabet candles. God damn it!
what we need in chat is
Hold me back. Hold me back.
a possession that you love, very, very dear to your heart, because that's what we asked for this game. Anyway, so Irish Drinking Song is a song where people do the rhyming thing. This is why I'm on stage and I don't host, because I can't talk when I'm expected to.
You're doing great, cheese boy.
Just keep throwing things in the chat and that we can make a song about, because we're musicians now and we're looking for a record label. That's right, Campbell's wasn't good enough. We need the heart and soul of Dixietown.
Hey, Cameron, come over here. Come over here.
You know what would go great with the soul of Dixietown? Some real hearty Campbell's soup.
See, you think all I do is sit in this chair and host, and it's so easy. Then you get a tirade like that, the heart of Dixie. I just hope you all appreciate me more. I will break more signs until I am shown the respect I am due.
All right, I've chosen.
Okay, he's
What is it, Steve?
Kinder Egg.
Kinder Egg. Steve, that's my mug. Don't drink that.
I was gonna be holding it when the cameraman panned over to me, but he didn't pan to me.
Song of the Kinder Egg.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
It is Easter time.
It has come very near.
I need a lots of candy.
And I can only fear.
There might be something inside.
Inside me egg.
And when I bent into it,
I choked and I broke my leg. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I was in a panic.
I had to flee.
But I could not
Escape myself, that's me.
So I ran to me mum.
I called out her name.
And she yelled back,
Oh, that's quite a shame.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
My mom doesn't support my lawsuit.
She is not real nice.
She called the lawyer.
and she told him I have lice.
But we're going after Kinder.
Because that's the real crime.
They choose to exist.
And I cannot shine.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I'll get that lawsuit.
And I'll win it fast.
I'm the best lawyer.
I will have a blast.
But then I found out
that I just choked on meat.
And so I had no case.
I died out in the street.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
And that is that game.
As it was written.
As it was written,
So it was foretold in the prophecy.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Steve. Okay. Steve is.
Whoa.
Steve refused to give up.
Wow. Interesting.
you're in our domain now.
I feel
Guess
so-
what's gonna happen to you, punk?
I feel so vulnerable on the couch. Ooh, oh.
Well, it's been a good night so far.
It has.
We have
Tell us about it, Steve.
we have 3 minutes left.
That's enough time to play a game.
That's enough time to pitch more of our t-shirt training game.
Anyway, since we have 3 minutes left, you know what game I think we should play?
What?
Since we just played a singing game?
Oh no.
What?
Three-headed opera singer.
Ooh.
It combines both the number 3, which is now still the number of minutes we have left, and the singing game of last game.
Well, it won't be if we keep talking. Let's play.
All right. So,
Dom, do you wanna?
Oh, I sure don't, but I will.
we already have suggestions in the chat, so thank you, Big Pope Popple.
Big Apple.
We're gonna.
Like they call me Big
Our
Popple.
opera is going to be about wrestler roleplay.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Perfect.
I was once a big boy. Now I little man. That was my stage where I wrestled. Then I flew across the stage and I fell upon a tussle. Though I was little, now I'm big man. I can't reach my spheres of light, and I will fight until I am a big boy. I will fight until I am a big boy. That's gotta be the end of it. I will fight until I am a big boy.
Thank you for joining in. This has been a wonderful stream.
Thanks for tuning in. This has been Show and Tell Live, the only weekly comedy improv stream entirely fueled by your chat. This is our sign.
There's still pins in it.
Big shout out to everyone who watched tonight. Really appreciate it. We appreciate any subs and any follows. It really goes a long way to help us keep doing this. Come back next week. We're having a special guest who will be joining us. Phenomenal improviser.
Never before seen.
You'll have to tune in to see who it is. Otherwise, thanks to our sponsors, Camino Kombucha
And Future Cambles.
And Future Cambles. Again, please add them out of context. And then we're gonna end stream the way we end every stream.
What do you always do?
Max, how do we end every stream again? I forgot.
End every stream pretending to be a sign spinner, enticing people into our shop.
Of course. This one has thumbtacks.
Yeah. Over here.
Come on in! Whoa! You come! You're gonna want to come on!
Wax on, wax off.
Check out this sign juggling with you people.
Get off with the sign!
I don't think you even know where our store is.